Morning, everybody, and happy Friday. I know the conference call at 8 a.m. is not something that you want to do on a Friday. I will promise to keep this quick and try to get a point across as clearly as I can. Starting next week, we'll be implementing a new vault cash policy. The old policy seemed rather inconvenient for tellers and vault custodians in terms of getting money in an efficient manner with customers in front of them. So we're going to go over the new vault policy that will hopefully make this a little easier. So what we're going to go over with regards to the new vault policy, the vault custodians, which you guys should already know pretty much everything about. The working fund, which will be changing slightly with the implementation of the new vault policy procedures. And then the vault custodian availability and processing, which again will change only slightly with the implementation of the new procedures next week. First, I'll review vault custodians for you, and we'll tackle that. I should have a pretty good understanding of what a vault custodian is, so I'm just going to go over this real quick. Each office needs to assign an individual with the responsibility of being the primary vault custodian, and another individual should be assigned the role of backup vault custodian. Just like before, the cash must be counted at the end of each business day under dual control, but it must remain open through the hours of operation. Should staff and time permit, the vault can be counted prior to close, but preferably no earlier than 3 o'clock Monday through Thursday and 5 o'clock on Friday. All of the balancing in our system remains the same. You'll need to print out the CARE cash balance sheet, the daily host totals, as well as the daily cash count form. That was a quick review of vault custodians. You guys, again, should know what's going on there. Next, we'll talk about the working fund. Okay, so most branches already have a working fund out. There'll be some changes to handling the working fund. So that working supply outside of the main vault will be referred to as a working fund. When a vault custodian is established, the working fund currency and the working fund coins must be sold from the vault to the custodian under dual control. Now, the working fund is going to be counted as part of the vault custodian's teller drawer. This is new. Custodians are given a higher drawer limit to ensure that they can handle the working funds. Should funds need to be dispersed from the main vault, then the cash must be processed under dual control. However, the vault custodian is the only one who can access the cash as part of the working fund. Questions? Okay, so what if the vault custodian is unavailable or out of the office? That's an excellent question. That is actually on the next slide. So we are halfway there. We have covered a review of vault custodians. We talked a little bit about the minor changes to the working fund. We have two more items to discuss with regards to the new policy. Next, we'll go over the availability of the vault custodian. So, should the vault custodian be on vacation or be out of the office for an extended period of time, the working fund must be sold to the backup vault custodian. The amount of cash left in the custodian's drawer when they leave must be within the amount set for general teller drawer limits for any branch. Any excess of this limit must be sold to the vault custodian. Now, most branches, that's an $8,000 limit for teller drawers. So should the custodian go on vacation, their drawer should be under $8,000. Under no circumstances are two people in the same branch allowed to maintain cash levels that are consistent with the working fund limit. Should the vault custodian be in the office but on lunch, be with a customer, or be in a meeting, then the dual control process will apply to accessing funds from the main vault. The reason why the vault custodian is not able to distribute funds must be indicated on the buy-sell ticket. Okay, and the last thing we have to talk about today is processing the vault under this new policy. When it comes to processing the transactions and running the tickets, the vault custodian who owns the drawer, is responsible for this. It does not have to be performed under dual control, as everything has already been bought and sold under dual control. Should the vault custodian need to replenish the working fund with funds from the main vault, that must be performed under dual control. Okay? Vault processing is still one individual for the entire day. The only exception, and I mean only exception, is if the vault custodian needs to leave unexpectedly. I know I threw a lot of information at you guys in a very, very short amount of time. I will be sending you this presentation as well as the new policy on Discover so you can communicate what's going on to your tellers. Should you or they have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me or email me. I will do my best to help you understand this information as clearly as possible. I will open it up to any questions now, should you have them, but if not, have a great Friday, have an excellent weekend, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Thank you very much.